So there'll be two flags go up for the start boat, a blue and a white flag. The first one will drop. Then the second one they start on. All lined up. Beautiful line. Total chaos in one. Flags go up now. First flag's dropped. We'll go racing shortly. Away they go from the beach. Great camera work from our team here. And Brendan Corns in total chaos in one. But it is Julian Stillwell who we talked to earlier on today and gets that jump off the line and will lead them away. But the challenge, you can bet your bottom dollar, will be coming from the rest of these boys. As Nick Coles tries to get up alongside him in the Model 10 machine. Then we go back to Simon Morrison, the Angler Boyle, the Panther, Christopher, Jeff Price in the Lone Wolf, and Brendan Corns in total chaos at the back of the field. But Julian Stillwell leads them down the back. Of course, 6 laps in this race. Very tight. These things turn on a dime as well. Around they go. Nick Coles there in the Model 10 racing machine, hot on the heels. Simon Morrison in the Angler Oil machine. Look at the challenge coming from Jeff Price on the Panther at the back of the field. Of course, there's points right down the line, so placings are paramount to pick up the points. But the leader, Julian Stillwell, doing it in style as he trims it up beautifully as he heads back down towards the big bank of spectators here at Karapiro. Through the centre of the course he goes with Nick Coles hot on his heels. So too Simon Morrison in the Angler Oil machine as he sends him back through the course. Look how high that Simon Morrison is getting that boat up. Just has to try and pull it down to get it nice and steady. But Julian Stillwell, though, is out there sitting pretty. Can he make it 2 from 2? We will wait and see. There'll be only a couple of laps to go to try and hold off this field of 6. And the gap certainly has increased for him, but back to Nick Coles. No placings change, I should say. Nick Coles in second, Simon Morrison in third. The Angler Oil machine. Julian Stillwell, though, still out in front as the field spreads back to Angler Oil. And then it will be Christopher in the Panther. Then Jeff Price, the Lone Wolf. And Brendan Corns at the back of the field. It's a machine there of Jeff Price. Oh, Brendan Corns is in the middle of the field. I've just picked that up. That's why we couldn't see him go past the line. But the white flag goes up for Julian Stillwell. It's 1 to go. Race 2 for him. Around the bottom marker he goes, and look how high he gets that up, sits it up beautifully to get some speed out of the corner. The number 1 machine of Julian Stillwell as the bottom end of the field come across the start-finish line. Still a tussle there for placings between the Panther and the Lone Wolf. But Julian Stillwell will come down to the start-finish line and pick up the checkered flag and go 2 from 2. What a great drive from the Johnson Associates machine of Julian Stillwell. Back into second place will be Nick Coles in the Model 10 racing machine. And then Angler Oil, Simon Morrison. Very, very close fought between the Panther, Christopher, and Jeff Price. And Brendan Corns in total chaos certainly is that in the middle of the field with the hutch up, and hard luck for him. Didn't get off the shore in the first race.